Hey, welcome to this video. If you arrived here, probably searching for a review of Watch Trading Academy. I'll go over how it works and give you my 2 cents whether I think it's a good use of your time. I'm always coming up with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you'd like my free training or the #1 simplest and fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, all you have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training if you want. Watch Trading Academy. Let's dive in. So what this is basically is a course that's going to teach you how to make money flipping watches. Flipping, if you don't know, is simply where you'd buy low and you'd sell high. And your profit would be the difference between your sales revenue minus whatever you spent on watches, also shipping fees, advertisements if you're running ads. So it'd be the difference. That'd be your profit. So it's an interesting concept. This is the first course I've come across that teaches this business model. Not flipping, but flipping watches specifically. As far as the curriculum, it's over 6 hours video training, divided into 3 sections, which I'll quickly go over. So section 1 is market research. So you'd find luxury watches, primarily on eBay. You'd see how much they're selling for. You can also visit different forums. Section 2 is checking for authenticity, because there are a lot of counterfeit watches out there, and there are papers you can use to determine the authenticity of a watch, and different methods to ensure the seller you're buying from is a trustworthy source. You want to buy from someone who has been in the business for a while. They're not just some Joe Schmo who came onto the scene yesterday. So and finally, section 3 is all about selling, and you do that by taking good photos of the watches, posting them on eBay and different forums, other places, and just modeling what's already working for other successful watch sellers. The program also comes with several bonuses, and it's listed here. So so private access to the private Facebook group, and it's a very active Facebook group too, which I like. There's over 15,000 students in there. And also another bonus is how to inspect the watches and make sure they're actually authentic, which can be quite a difficult thing to do. Also over 250 case studies of what's people actually having success with this business model. Over the shoulder watch negotiation, he's gonna show you how to do that, and a cheat sheet to help you select the right watches to sell. Now the price of the course is normally $1,997, but right now you can get into it for $497, limited time. I don't know if the limited time thing is just a marketing gimmick. I'm sure it is, but that's totally fine. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, but it's action-based. You actually have to prove that you did the work, so it's not that necessarily that easy to get a refund. But I think that's fair. And apparently there are a couple upsells. I don't know how much the upsells cost, but I'm guessing they're not exactly that cheap if the entry product is $497. All in all, Watch Trading Academy, it's a perfectly good course. I'm not sold. It's nice. He's an actual person. He puts himself out there on social media. He's not one of these course creators who kind of lurks in the shadows. So that's nice. And the training's great. From what I read, I'm just not really sold on the business model itself. He says you should be getting 15 to 25% profit margins within a few days or a few weeks. But if you think about it, why would these sellers be so eager to sell these watches at such low prices, right? It doesn't really make sense. And keep in mind with what he's teaching you, you'd be buying from experienced sellers who kind of know where the market's headed, if you know what I'm saying. So that doesn't really make much sense to me. Another why they'd be so eager to get rid of their watches, like, is it the goodness of their own heart? I don't know. Another potential con with this business model is you'll need quite a bit of capital to begin with, because these are luxury watches you'd be flipping. You'd also need to spend money on shipping, and I'm assuming advertising. Otherwise, how would people find you? And ads are very expensive, and they're only increasing in price. They're not decreasing. So if you don't have at least, he says $1,500. I say if you don't have at least around $5,000 minimum lying around, then you probably can't build this kind of business. You won't even get it off the ground. It's not one of those business models where you can start really small. You already need a bit of capital to begin with. And that goes not just for watch flipping, but really any e-commerce business. And one last concern I have is, if this is such a good business model, why aren't more people doing it? And teaching it. At least with something like drop shipping or Amazon FBA, there's that proof of concept. There's enough people having success with those where you can say, okay, these are valid business models. They do work for some people. But with watch flipping, it's such a niche thing. I mean, it's good in that maybe there's less competition, but competition isn't necessarily a bad thing either. Competition tells you that people are actually making money from something. So that's just some food for thought, and that's all I would say. But if you're someone who's passionate about luxury watches and you want to go down this route, then maybe you can check out Watch Trading Academy. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily because you want to sell watches. Maybe you're just looking for a simple, reliable way to earn money from home. If that's the case, I was in your position 3 years ago. I tried all sorts of stuff: blogging, freelancing, domain flipping, survey websites. You name it, I basically tried it all. And none of the strategies I was implementing seemed to be working for me. It was just a very confusing and frustrating time. And I failed for the first 2 years. But after 2 years, I was very fortunate, or maybe just stubborn enough, that I eventually stumbled across some incredible information that taught me how to find a digital product someone else created, find a group of people who'd be interested in that product. When I connect the two together, I earn a commission. It's called affiliate marketing. And the great thing about affiliate marketing is the profit margins are very high, 40 to 80%. You could be a solopreneur, one person on your laptop. There's tons of leverage and automation in place, so you don't have to be there all the time necessarily. And it's a very simple, beginner-friendly business model. So you don't need any special skills or credentials to get started. Now, if you'd like to learn how to build out your own very profitable affiliate marketing business, then all you have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training if you want. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this review of Watch Trading Academy. Hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.